Joining me live now is Laura. Good to see you. Back in January. It still feels good, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been a long wait since then. I mean, yeah, that wave, it's kind of unforgettable. And I would open my phone the last few months and I had to forget about this world record. I knew that they were going to announce it in November. So I was like, you know what? Like, it's been such a long wait that I've just had so much time to, you know, just work towards this next coming season. The season's just opened again for the big waves in Hawaii and the Northern Hemisphere. So just sort of been getting ready for that. But getting the news the other day with my family and friends was just unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I've had those Guinness World Record books. I've opened them up for Christmas many, many times from my mum and Santa. And yeah, me and my brother love flicking through them. So
yeah,
it's
good.
just,
Well, now you're in it.
It's a pinch me moment. Yeah.
So quite a flex on your brother, I would say, Laura. How do you go from, you know, surfing what I would call a big wave anyway of 6 foot on the tour and then going, actually, no, I want to surf like 30, 40 foot waves?
Yeah, I mean, my 12-year-old self is just going, what the hell happened along the way? But I always loved big waves since I was young. And me and my brother, we would be so competitive and he loved big waves too. So we'd always push each other to go out when we were young. And then as, you know, my career evolved, I kind of just always did better when the waves were big. I'd just come alive. My head noise would shut off on tour. And, you know, after 7 years on the tour, I kind of left with that feeling, you know, my mindset on tour was a bit of a weakness. And then when I got in big waves, my mindset became a strength, and it's just the way it worked. I felt the most me out there, the most confident, and I guess I felt like I was doing what I was meant to be doing. And this wave, I didn't even expect this to happen. This wasn't even in a part of the plan. It was just go out this day and survive, really. And I just got in position for that wave after, you know, 2 hours of doing cat and mouse around the lineup, trying not to get like just dumped by one of those or have it just break on top of my head and blow my board to pieces. So to catch that, I went in and was just, but I was just so excited I caught it. And I didn't know that it was photographed for, you know, days until I opened up Instagram and had a photographer send it to me, and he was like, this could be a world record. And
oof.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I told my friends, I was like, I got like the biggest wave of my life. And then a few days later, they were like, what the hell? Like, you didn't say it was that big.
That's the beauty of social media. You know, a couple of decades ago, you could have, you know, talked this up, says it twice as big than it is, and no one would be able to prove it. But now you can prove it, which is great for you. Laura, when you're surfing these kinds of waves and they're that big, how long is the hold down? So as you duck dive or if you wipe out on a wave, what are you prepared for?
Yeah, you basically just feel like you're in the most intense washing machine. Maybe like it's really brutal and intense. And I've had a few injuries. The first time I, you know, went surfing out at PR here at Jaws, I got my knee blown apart just from, you know, the sheer force of the wave hitting me. And, you know, since then I've just done a lot of training. And, you know, I think at that moment people thought I was just going to give it up. I got a pretty much injury that kept me off tour for 6 months. And then when I went back to comps, I was like, nah, this isn't it. I want to go back to the big wave stuff. And my mum was like, are you sure? Like, we always had this joke I'd have to tape up my knees when I went out because I've got like little chicken legs. But I
think they serve you pretty well.
I've just been doing training, and I've got to do my breath hold training, and that's the most important for big wave surfing, being able to hold your breath. So I can get my breath hold up to 3.5 minutes. And
wow.
Yeah, so that's where you kind of have that confidence when you're out there.
I just quickly want to give a really quick shout out to the Jumpy Pullen Foundation, the In Pieces campaign as well, because I know you've got a tattoo that connects you to 250 other people around the world. That is all about connecting people, supporting each other through mental health. And actually they have their gala tomorrow night, which I might see you at.
I know, I'll be going along. And I know that, like, I have Chumpy's axe. We got these stickers made up of the axe that he had on his tattooed on the side of his body, and that was what I was looking at when I was out there. I was speaking to Chumpy, and I know that he sent me that wave out there and helped me just commit and back myself. So love you, Chumpy.
Thanks, Laura. I'll see you soon.